Good day everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're in Homebrew territory, we're on the zxspectrum 128K, and this is, as you can read there, Moon Ranger, published by Gabriele Amore in 2020. It's been written with the AGD Mini, which was produced by AGD Labs in 2019, and written that one by Jonathan Caldwell, who you may have heard of. Now this game is heavily influenced by the arcade game Moon Patrol by Irem in 1982. The only other game we sort of reviewed a bit like this on the Spectrum was Moon Alert by Ocean in 84. So it's you're driving a moon buggy, it's a horizontal scroller. I think you remember the police force. You must jump over obstacles and avoid getting shot by aliens that's come along the bottom there. It's 3 keys, left and right, which is O and P, Q to jump and M I think to fire. So it's all about coordination. Now it's a little bit jerky this, although the music is absolutely brilliant. You see the scrolling, you've got the bottom element like the road, that first wave of blue-green sort of like hills, and then the mountains in the background. It's a little bit jerky for me. I think the scrolling could have been a bit smoother. Now your progress along the top, we're in section A. You see that green dot there, we're heading towards section E. Every time we do that, we're on to the next stage. And as you can see, you have to get to Z. Will I get to Z? Probably not. Lives are in the top right, I believe. So 4 lives, 3 lives left. I'm shooting you fire up and along. So it's all about coordination. It seems like if you jump up in the air while there's a yellow alien above you, I think he's going to get you. So if he shoots while you're jumping, you're done for. Although you can change direction a little bit when you're up in the sky. So moon buggy, horizontal scroller, police person, clearing out everything. Hooray! Avoid the obstacles. Now it's quite addictive, this game. I really loved Moon Alert. As homebrews go, this is okay. But we've been reviewing quite a lot of special homebrews recently, which have been really top notch. As I say, this is a little bit juddery for my money, but you know, it's brilliant other than that, isn't it? I'm being very picky, but it's just the scroll. Look at the mountains on the top. You focus on those magenta mountains at the top, it's not going across smoothly. And we've got to the end of checkpoint E. Hurrah! But the graphics on that moon buggy are absolutely fantastic, aren't they? More than one colour in there. It's all holding together. It's quite a large sprite as sprites go, and I do like the design of that moon buggy as well. The aliens seem to be a yellow UFO, and it's sort of like another thing made up of about a few balls and stuff. Here, 3 balls in a like triangle sort of arrangement. Section 2. Section 2. I do feel like I want to get to the end though, so it's got that level of addictiveness to it that makes you want to keep coming back. It's game over. Well, that wasn't too bad, was it, by me? I'd love a poke for infinite lives so I can get to the end, but as far as I'm aware there isn't one. I expect there's something you can type in. So 128k, using much use of the 128k AI chip. Jump over the gaps. When the UFOs fire down, they will create extra gaps. Don't want to fall down there, so you die by getting shot or colliding into an obstacle or falling down a hole. If you have played Moon Patrol by Irem in 82, then let me know. I think it's a game we might have reviewed on the Atari 2600 quite some time ago as well. But not much to it. It's very addictive, as I say. You can get a bit of fun out of it. And I think if you do own a Spectrum 128K or the next or even emulation, this one is well worth tracking down. But also if you're going to do that, play Moon Alert as well from Ocean in 1984 so you can compare the two together. Very addictive game that, although the music, the sound is nowhere near as polished as what's going on here. And we've got hit by a bomb again. We're not doing too well this time. We're going through section A. If you have completed this, let me know. Did you get to Z? There's obviously going to be some sort of like tactic. Maybe if I stay to one side, I might do a little bit better. It's Homebrew Wednesday at the time that this has gone up. There will be more homebrews to come, I am sure. They're producing them at a hell of a rate at the moment. They're producing them more than I can actually put up. So I have to be a little bit choosy about which ones we look at. Have a look at the other ones in the playlist. But yeah, every Wednesday. I don't know who's driving this buggy. It's quite incomplete in constructions I've got with this, but I'm just going on the instructions from Moon Patrol really. It's the same sort of thing. Irem 1982, so an early arcade game. Not as early as Space Invaders though, from the 70s. And this conversion 2020. So that's quite a bit afterwards, isn't it? 38 years. That's a long time. And computers have come a long way in 38 years. But the ZX Spectrum still lives on. People are really getting the most out of the thing. Clever coding, clever compilers. As I say, this has been authored or written with AGD Mini. Not quite sure what other games were authored with that, but we'll have a look. So Jonathan Caldwell, who wrote a lot of these game designers, is absolute genius. Without him, well, hundreds of games wouldn't exist. So big shout out to Jonathan Caldwell. Hooray! Press M to begin. M to begin. Why M? I don't know. M for moon, perhaps. Now, this moon is yellow. It's just proving that it's made out of cheese. Not sure about these mountains. I'd like to see, I'm being very picky now, a rework where these mountains go across smoothly, but perhaps that's not possible to do. I don't know. There's a lot going on. To be successful in this game, it's a bit like rubbing your tummy and patting your head at the same time. So you've got one eye on the road, the obstacles, and another eye on what's up in the air. Try and take them out before they got a chance to shoot at you. Because as I say, if you start jumping at the same time they're up there, you just open yourself up for pain and doom as you get scattered. Your body parts get scattered across the moon, which isn't great. It's a quite colourful moon, this, isn't it? I seem to get the impression the whole thing was like grey, or is it white? I don't know. The sun reflects off it. Oh no, what's going on there? That corrupted a little bit. That was a bit of a flaw. Grooving. And now, if music's like this on the moon, I want to go with a glass of chilled champagne in my buggy, jumping over stuff. I don't want aliens firing at me. That's no good. I'm trying to see, is A-E-I-O-S-Z. Does that spell anything? What's the relevance of those letters? Let me know. I should know, shouldn't I? But I don't know. Right, we're almost at the end of section A now. Approaching checkpoint E. We're in checkpoint E. So now we're in some sort of main city. As you can see, that green and yellow dome going past. Yeah, it's doing my eyes in a little bit. Right, meteorites coming at me. Oh no. Flaming meatballs. Alright, so it only seems to be about 2 aliens at a time coming out. Cool, that's getting a bit tricky now. This is only stage 2. I need to get to stage I. Oh no. I just set myself up for disaster. I think I'll have another go. I'm a bit addicted to this. M. Moon Ranger. Great font up there, I like that. Let's see how far you can go. If you want to edit what I just said and put it into some sort of techno song, then do so. I'll even send it to you raw with no music on it so you can put it in. Now let's see how far you can go. You can go. Great. I suppose I'll be inundated with messages. Right. I mean, that alien with the triangle there with the balls on each corner, they haven't shot at me once. I think maybe I shouldn't be shooting at them. Oh, they did take me out once before, didn't they? Yeah, so they could die. Eat space dust, aliens. For some reason, I keep thinking this music is maybe going to break into the theme music of Knight Rider at some point. You know what I mean? You can imagine Michael Hasselhoff investigating this is going on. Okay, kid. Meet me out the back. Okay, Michael. That'll be a particularly good episode. I'd love to voice an episode of Knight Rider. I could do an audiobook, an unofficial audiobook of Knight Rider. That'd be great, wouldn't it? That's an idea. Okay, Michael. If I was the voice of Kit, I don't think it'd be quite successful, you know. I would be nearer like Holly from Red Dwarf, if you know that show. Whee! Off we go. It's the end of the show. No, it isn't. It goes on and on. Right, we're getting near E now. Checkpoint E. Hang on to your eardrums. Checkpoint E. Come on, Nick. Come on, you can do this. Funky. This music is keeping me going. It's cheering me up, this. Right, we're approaching checkpoint E. We're in checkpoint E. I'm very interested to see what the scenery changes are when you get to I, O, S and Z. But pretty exciting stuff, isn't it? For a basic game. I'm not overly happy with the keyboard layout. Q, O, P and M. I'd like the option to change those maybe if that was about. But I think the tactic here is to try and stay to your left as much as you can. And maybe accelerate when there's an alien on there firing, so try and get past his bombs of doom. Bombs of doom. Right. Just shoot stuff here. Shoot these bombs. This is the furthest I've got. We're almost halfway to the checkpoint of I. If you live at the checkpoint of I, comment below as I fall down a big hole. I think that was a glitch again, wasn't it? I almost fell off the computer. Don't know where these meteorites are coming from. If I can get to I, that'd be glorious, but I've only got one life left. So one mistake and it's game over, and there's the mistake we were looking for, and it's game over. Oh man, this is great stuff. Yeah, forget about the scrolling. Good game, like it. It's a good premise all round, really. I mean, I think there's another Moon Patrol game on the Spectrum that I need to look at. Commentaries soft. I don't think it was ever released though, from memory. I'm not sure if it's available, but yeah. Moon Alert, Moon Patrol, Moon Ranger. Here we go. This one is Moon Ranger. Yeah. So he's a ranger, and he's on the moon, and he's being attacked, and we need to get to checkpoint Z. That's all you need to know, really. We don't know why he needs to get to checkpoint Z, but he needs to get checkpoint Z. Maybe he needs to get his lunch, pot noodle or sandwiches. And this is the only way to get there. They can't teleport the pot noodle or the sandwiches to him. He must journey across the entire surface of the moon. Excellent. Status is yellow, which means I haven't got too many lives left, I presume. No, it's gone to green again. Don't know why. Oh, I think that's when aliens come across, maybe. Status is green. Yeah, it's got to yellow. There's one guy on the screen. Green again. He's gone. He's back again. They never learn. Oh, look, it keeps regenerating, this fella. Die. Stay dead. Oh, no, he's a bit of a rude alien. Right, we've got a good system here. Staying to the left, as I say. Right, it's two aliens. It's purple alert. Magenta alert. Right, I seem to have survived that wave. No, he's staying on. He's going backward and forward. That's good. Got rid of him. But I'm sure, like Arnold Schwarzenegger, he'll be back. He's back! Approaching checkpoint E. E for egg, or elephant, or envelope. Put down your favourite word, begin the letter E. Right. Checkpoint E. Over we go. Checkpoint E. Sorry, I just keep meaning to shout stuff to go with this music. I'm grooving to it. I'm like a DJ, and now I've fallen in a hole. And I'm go. In a hole. Nick, cut it out. Right, this game is good. I love the homebrew scene. It's really happening, man. Really happening. Oh, that's close. Almost got a bomb on the buggy there. Something you don't want to do. Notice when I jump, I can change direction a little bit, so I can land a bit earlier. You can try and use that. Collision detection sometimes isn't overly generous when a bomb comes down. Just clips you there. Right, it's going to come back again. Oh, I need to get him. So I've got one eye on the road, one eye on that yellow alien. Oh, see, look. I had to jump. That was it. Game over. Well, you know, hope you liked having a look at that one. It's a good game, that. Well worth tracking down as homebrews go. Just need to fix the scrolling ever so slightly, but that's being very picky. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Moon Ranger on the ZX Spectrum 128K, a homebrew by Gabriele Amore in 2020, based on the arcade cabinet Moon Patrol from Irem back in 1982. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. Until next time, take great care of yourself, and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.